I'm Dana Yarn, and the topic today is fat. We are conditioned as a society to view fat as evil. It's bad, it makes us fat. And if you've ever spoken to one of my clients or people that I've done seminars for, my slogan always is fat does not make you fat, sugar does. So today we're going to talk about the benefits of good fats in your diet. The deeper side to this, if a person is going almost fat-free with their nutrition, they could be missing out on essential nutrients and their body could be out of balance with hormones. It's going to make them a little bit more hungry. You could be craving a little bit more sugar or carbohydrates when your fat intake is a little bit lower. So today we're going to talk about the best fats to incorporate into your diet and how much of them you should incorporate into your diet. Nuts, seeds, oils, and cold water fish are going to be your best sources of heart-healthy fat. First off, we've got olive oil. And that's best used in salad dressings or maybe just light sauteing, not a real high temperature cooking. And you can also use grapeseed oil, peanut oil, sesame oil for these types of things as well. So I usually recommend for people to use a olive oil or the other oils I mentioned for a salad dressing or just a light saute, not a real high temperature. Next off, we've got ground flaxseed. And I use these in several of my videos. You can add them into smoothies. You can even add them into a marinara sauce for spaghetti or pancake batter or oatmeal. There's so many things you can sprinkle flaxseed in. On top of your yogurt instead of granola, you're gonna get better fiber and better heart-healthy omega fats. And also a great seed to use is pumpkin seeds. Those kids tend to like those a little bit more than flax seeds, so that's another option as far as the seed goes, and sunflower seeds too. Just make sure you get your seeds and your nuts in the rawest form possible. No sodium added, no sugar added. That takes all the nutrition away from all the good benefits we've talked about today. And then next off, of course, is walnuts, a great source of heart-healthy fats. And other nuts as well, almonds, pistachios, cashews, Brazilian nuts. The thing with nuts, though, is you want to make sure you keep a variety of nuts around. You don't want to eat the same nuts over and over, week after week, day after day, because eventually you could develop an allergy or intolerance to them. If you've ever heard about people developing a peanut allergy at an older age, this is how they do that. They just eat the same thing over and over. So definitely get a variety of nuts. Switch it up as much as possible. And then last off here, organic butter. I know I'm a dietitian and I've got butter and I'm telling you can incorporate it into a healthy diet, but organic butter is great for cooking at a high temperature. So another good option for a high temperature cooking is coconut oil. It almost looks like Crisco, but coconut oil has numerous health benefits. So when you're cooking at a high temperature, use organic butter or coconut oil. Those are my two favorites. So like I had mentioned before, the cold water fish and certain nuts and seeds have omega-3s, which are great for diabetes management, lowering blood pressure, inflammation, arthritis. So I always recommend for my clients to take in a minimum of 30% of their total calories from fat. So this is 60 to 80 grams. And when we were in that low fat craze, that would have sounded crazy, 10, 20 years ago. But fat does not make you fat, sugar does. So definitely incorporate these heart-healthy fats in. But what fats do you think you should not incorporate into your diet? The term trans fat is used all over labels, and some people know what it is, some people don't know what it is. Trans fat is a really hard, sticky, man-made fat that's going to stick in your arteries for a long period of time. We want to avoid that. 0 grams is recommended per day. So definitely avoid the trans fat, and you're going to look on the food label in the ingredient list, not on the nutrition facts, but in the ingredient list. If you see the word hydrogenated oils, that means that that product has trans fat in it, and you can put it right back on the shelf or right back off your order and do not eat it. So you're eating right and you're eating healthy fat with Dana Yarn.